Hey there, my fellow barflies. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector, Ashes of the Domain. Episode 56, Searching for the Historian. So, money might be a little tight this month. I'm going to take the Vaultals. I'm going to sell some stuff to Conda's Den, just to cover some costs, because the domain grade machinery that I'm taking here is like really expensive. It's like $500,000. So, doing a quick Conta run, I think makes sense. So we've got Vaultals for Conta, supplies for Conta, fuel for Conta, and I'll get a little bit more Vaultals at Dolio, and then we'll smuggle the Conta just to be able to pay the bills, because my monthly budget's going to be a little rough. Well, thanks for tuning into a live stream and just hanging out, supporting the stream, even if you normally catch it on YouTube. I appreciate it. Conta also wants food. Is that the nicest thing that I can sell to Conta? I know, like, there's other places that want, you know, drugs and the like, but I just want to make one stop, so I'm just going to buy a bunch of food for Conta. Blazer Rock just grew. Let's see. Blazer Rock, I am going to give you extractive operation because there is ore and organics to extract here, so I think that makes the most sense. And then if I also need to pay the bills, I guess I only have a few gamma cores. I thought I had more, but I could hand over the gamma cores to Tritech for rep and money. They pay the best. And then there's that still the arid world survey that I ignored. All right. Got a mill off that trade. That's got to count for something. And I'll head over to Tipicina, handing over the cores, and hope that that pays the bills. Omri, thank you for the gifted subs. Cheers. Oh, also, definitely need to be looking at looking out for the historian. So they can show up in pretty much any bar. So just look around in the bars and try to make contact with the historian. The wormhole is complete. So with the wormhole complete, why am I not getting... Oh, I never completed the Coronal Collector. I thought I had. Sorry. Wow. I totally blanked on that. I really thought I... yeah, okay. My bad. We can adjust our... So I need... The Collector needs how... Okay, let's stop restoration for right now, because I don't have anywhere near the purified transplutonics for this, and I don't have the money to pay for a month of it. But we'll continue working on the collector and the tap. So the reason why I got the wormhole here is I can adjust the Hyper-shunt range to up to 70 light years, and Bit of Vigry is 40 light years away. So even if we take a look at Galactic, Bit of Vigry and Zeta Keshwari or Kerchekwari are 40 light years apart, but I can still have the tap feed Beta Vigry. which is just a phenomenal distance. And all it costs is some purified transplutonics, which is really not a big deal in the scheme of things. We should have just gotten a production report. Yeah, here it is. Wow, seriously? Damn. That is honestly just straight terrible. Alright, so we're getting the domain grade machinery to set up the last tap, but I definitely did this prematurely because we're not going to have use of it for a bit. So that's my bad. Oh, I had the materials. Wait, what was it? What? I had already bought it. Let me put 50 of these away so I don't end up having to pay for it. I could always try Vast Ruins, yeah. For tech mining. Once I have a few more AI cores, I could do that. I think what I'm planning on doing is doing the Historian, as you can see first. And then we'll decide how and where to go from there. The other, because there's sort of like 4 other methods to consider. So the production report says Nabla, and that is because that is the destination for the production. So it's not that Nabla is producing it, it's the gathering point. So anything that is produced gathers at Nabla, but you can set any world. So I could do production reports for Neurone or, you know, whatever. So that isn't saying that I'm not collecting it from the other spots. Everything gets pooled and funneled to one planet, one designated planet. Okay. So, both of my 2 main worlds have Hyper-shunt receivers now. So when the wormhole's built, we're going to have quite the industry. So, the current priority right now is look for the Historian. And then I'm going to have you guys vote, how should I search for bio factory embryo? I can continue tech mining. I can hunt remnant systems. I could plunder facilities. Or survey for ruins and structures. Structures would be like orbital stations, mining stations, research stations. So, there you go. You decide, after I make contact with the Historian, how I go about searching for the biofactory embryo afterwards. And I'm going to start my search at Asconia so I can fuel up. Blazing Rock just got extractive. The other thing is I should take a look at my, worlds to make sure there isn't any development to be done. So the Cryo Reviver facility is still 330 days away. And it doesn't, oops. I could upgrade Tarmarin's farming, but I would lose the ability to use soil nanites, so maybe I don't want to do that. Yeah, everything looks about right. Doesn't seem to be much I can do for these worlds. Oh, except for King Glass. You definitely can go up to mining Megaplex. Because... well, that was weird. Can I... oh, market size is not great enough yet. We'll have to wait on that. But I already have the mantle borer installed there. So it's when market size increases a little bit with growth, we'll be able to get crazy materials from that. And what I'm going to be doing is hopping from bar to bar, looking for people that have information about pre-collapse facilities. Maybe there's another tech task out there, and then of course the historian themselves, which you can pay money and story points for colony items and other blueprints and the like. Oh, actually, I wanted to buy some fuel here. I'll buy legit fuel, mostly. And it looks like we're gonna, hello. We will plunder some pre-collapse facilities once I find the historian. Copy that. You just scanned me a second ago, you dummies. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Pilgrim in electric robes? No thanks. Did I put cores in all the tech mining? I did. And you can tell here that each of my 4 temporary worlds have cores in them. So King Glass just got the Star Fortress. Does Blazing Rock have one as well? Yes. Okay, so they're pretty well defended. That's good. Oops. Wrong gravity well. So the Historian is a vanilla Starsector NPC that you can find in the bar, and they will tell you about the history of the world and can sell you blueprints. And there's a small chance that they offer up the Biofactor Embryo as a known location for a blueprint. Oh, here's another person with pre-collapse facility information. So, Alkanost. That's helpful. So now I know of 2 pre-collapse facilities. I'm importanting the 2 that I have so that I can track them more easily. And production report. Garbage. I mean, I'm trying. Like I said, I was going to do an exhaustive search of every possible method I know to try to get a Biofactor Embryo, and then in about an hour, I'm going to give up and just, like, cheat it in. Because, you know, there's no guarantee that it even exists in the galaxy, and if it doesn't, like, I'm looking for something that doesn't exist, which is pretty stupid. Also, I won't be able to easily go to the bars in hedge space because they are kind of at war with me. So my search for the historian has to be somewhat limited in scope as a result. But hedge worlds only account for, I don't know, like 1/5 of the worlds in the core system. So let's hope they don't spawn in there. So the list of pre-collapse facilities, I know 42 of them, and they have the word plundered if they're plundered. So of all the 42 systems that I know about, all but 2 of the 42 are not plundered. So you don't have to filter them, like, for age or whatever, it just tells you literally if they're plundered or not. As far as you know, the historian spawns in the items when you use the story points on them? Yes. I believe that is the case, but there's no guarantee. So it's exponential cost. It's like 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, etc. So at some point, it will just be unaffordable to try to story point in colony items. So I did want to exhaust this as a potential route for getting the biofactory embryo, but it's completely left to chance. Plus, it's not all colony items. Often it's going to be ship blueprints and things like that. Things that I might not need at all. There's no way to like filter or ask for something specific. And yes, the cost goes up a lot. So I have a lot of story points right now, but I have 30, so I could definitely afford to throw some story points around. I wouldn't mind if I had to spend like 16 of them. Oh shoot, my yeah. Transponder was off. I don't want a champion. Go away. What is our colony threat climb? Oh, it's going to be a while for the third invasion. That's fine. Well, I've searched maybe a third of the core. Oh, here we go. Here she is. So her name is Putri Orania, and it's a random name, but I have to continually re-find Putri here. Go over to the woman with a paperback book, or a paper book, and see what she wants. So, good to see you again, Breakfire. You spent a couple minutes sharing drinks and conversing about recent goings-on in the sector. Before long, you get down to business. The historian tells you about. So in this case, I can pay for the location of a Medusa, but I'm going to instead give her a donation for a promising lead. Make the donation, and then, in like a month or two, I'll need to go try to find her again, and see what she's offering, and then either make another donation or pay for the whatever she's offering. So there's a cooldown between it, and she won't necessarily be at Aelmar. It's a random location, so there's no guarantee that I'll find her here again. I just need to continually find her to change, her offerings. But through speaking with her, it also allows you to reveal a lot about the world's lore. Yeah, she's quite the buy-hopper. Exactly. Would attacking a hedge capital ship with colony threat help with the colony threat? I don't want help with the colony threat, so no, it would not help. Alright, tech mining didn't bring anything in. I want the hedge to attack me. If I destroyed their ships, it would have the inverse effect. Starsector in the next update, well, I guess it's the update that just released, allows you to spend story points to advance the threat, to trigger your next colony crisis. Because I want the next colony crisis to be triggered, so that I can, get it over with. But, in my current version, as you can see in the top right, I'm still on, 9.7a, and I'm not going to be updating because of, mod conflicts and the like. I can't, progress conflicts like that. Alright, so here we are going for plunder of pre-collapse facilities. And so far tech mining, these ruins have been stripped of easy pickings, but the more difficult areas remain filled with promise. Same message there. Same message there. Same much as there. So there's still promise in these facilities. I wouldn't hold my breath though. Pre-collapse facilities. So one is in Strigbor, and the other is in Cultus or whatever. I think Strigbor is a little closer. So we're gonna head to Strigbor. Dace, thank you for the resub. I'm glad you like the streams. Why, hello, remnants. Time to plunder. Alright, prediction. Will I find it in the next 30 minutes? You guys can gamble on my my streamer luck. How's that sound? So it's basically half past the hour. So this is a Nexus system. It's a high threat beacon. Oh boy. And we found ruins and a facility right now. Perfect. Oh, the ruins were already cleared. It's pre-plundered. So I bought intel about a plundered facility, which sucks. There is 2 other planets in this system that might hold promise, though. So I'm going to go to the gravity wells of the other planets rather than to fight the remnants, because blowing up remnant fleets is not going to get me a biofactor embryo. It's just not in their drop pool. Oh, what the hell was that? There's like a debris field there. And King Glass just grew. Another industry. Let's give you commerce. Maybe light production. Actually, no, I'm going to give you commerce. Wow, there was a Paragon sitting in that debris field to be recovered. Not that I need a broken Paragon, but that's quite the find. Ah, oh, stupid asteroid. Was easily going to avoid that thing. I bounce off an asteroid. Alright, last gravity well for the last planet is here. And it has an orbital habitat. So let's go ahead and destroy this Ordo so that I can just plunder the habitat. The cool things about the planets are they're in the positive. Yes. I'm not supporting them with like hazard pay or anything so that those planets are making money, which is kind of nice. What was I fighting here? A Nova? I didn't even really look at this this combat. Brilliant, Fulgent, 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 and some smaller stuff. Oh yeah, there's the Nova. No, don't do that. No, boss, stop it. Get cooked from behind! Alright, there goes their strongest ship. Got too greedy going for my Aurora. And I lasered him in the butt. It's too bad I couldn't take advantage of the overload on that Brilliant. Our Pegasus shocked the Brilliant into stun. Oh, you're getting hurricaned. Yep, you're definitely dead. What's left? 2 Scintillas? And a Lumen? Easy peasy. Full assault. And 1 Scintilla left. Good luck with my roared Aurora there. These Auroras are like such attack dogs. Got another Alpha Core. I like that. Got another story point to spend. Also like that too. So Orbital Hab, come on now. Not looking good. No, looks bad. Don't like, no like. And this this planet is nothing. Okay, there might be some. There might be like a research station hidden away somewhere on this system. At some point, I might want to install better sensors for my fleet so that I can detect things in hiding. But for right now, my goal is to plunder, so I'm going to plunder. If it was the voted goal of survey, I would do that. The question is, how do you want me to do next? If you want me to continue plundering, I'll have to go to the core worlds and like ask for intel. And production reports. Nope, did not get it. Alright, so the last known place to plunder is Labraxos or whatever in Macultus. So heading over that way now. What's funny about my Auroras is they're actually not well equipped. They're just honed for like attack dogs. If you take a look here, I don't have anything installed in the back. And they're just safety overridden, which means they can't vent, but they like passively vent flux like crazy. And they just have a bunch of like guns up front so that I can just... They're glass cannons to the nth degree. It's a very effective but very stupid build that I kind of threw together. And I'm not saying it's min-maxed or anything, but it's effective, which is why I haven't changed it. If it works, why fix it? I should have rode that. Okay. So, the pre-collapse facility is somewhere here. Neutron star! Aw, crap. God, every time, man. Oh, we found it. And it has not been plundered. So this is the last one we know about unplundered. Which is good. And it looks like you guys want me to hang out in Remnant systems after this. Alright. If that's what you vote on. I'm happy to comply. I'll leave that up until the end of this fight. So the Remnant fleets aren't going to be a source of they're not really going to be a source of colony items. The bases probably not, but it's mostly the planets that the Remnants guard, which are likely to be the best places to farm. And I think what I'm going to do is, in some cases, I'll destroy the nexuses so that you can see the typical loot pools to determine whether I should go for the nexuses. Because if you destroy the nexus, you don't end up getting more AI fleets, more remnant fleets to fight. But in this mod set, you do eventually unlock the ability to manufacture AI cores. So normally in vanilla Starsector, you would not necessarily want to destroy the Remnant Nexus, because upon destroying it, there won't be Remnant fleets manufactured there, which means you can't farm Remnants as a result. So if you want cores, you obviously want to leave the Remnant Nexus intact so that you can just keep killing Remnants for cores if you want to go that route. But I don't necessarily want to go that route, so it doesn't really matter to me. Oh god, I love that volley. Get crapped on. Just the hurricane system override. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna give this one a hug. Ho 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 ho! Bye-bye! Alright, Falcon blueprint. It's not what I'm looking for. So now, my current priority is make contact with the Historian and hunt Remnant for colony items. So if this is full surveyed, yeah, it doesn't have ruins. Okay. I'm gonna wait for the death beam to pass over me and check for a research station around the heart of the star. Yabashida, thank you for the resub. Nope, doesn't look like there's a research station here. Alright, nearest gate. Amazanth. Why am I not using the slipstream? I don't know. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear Lyric, which is a remnant system closest to my Tarshish home system. And then kind of go from there, like clearing out the neighborhood within my home zone. I forgot what month I made contact with the Historian, but I'm going to say in like November, late November, it might be worth looking for the Historian again. Why do I have Marines? Hell if I know. If we're fighting Remnants, I may want a deeper roster. Because sometimes the Ordos, like, pigpile on top of one another. And, being able to deal with, like, pigpiled Ordos is going to be pretty important, I think. Maybe install some alphas while I'm here? Yeah, let's just do that. Alpha core. And I can always take them out if I need to colonize again, depending on you guys' voting preferences. Okay, there we go. And take the crew. So I have a big old fleet ready to go fight And once we get up to the 3 mil mark, maybe at the end of this month, I'll start restoring more of the megastructure. August 28th is when I'm at the Historian? Okay, so it's probably time for me, after I clear Lyric, to go back to the core worlds and look for the Historian again. Been long enough. Are you chasing me? You're patrolling. You're chasing me? Alright, so there is a ruin on Morum, but I'm gonna fight this, Ordo. Rather than be perpetually chased. So, fighting the Ordos is a really good way to get alpha cores, but the N-tier tech of the Ashes of the Domain research tree gives you the ability to make a Stella Manufactorum, which allows you to install a Turing machine, which allows you to make AI cores. Gamma, Alpha, and Bravo cores. Which means, I think the win condition of the series is to get such a Manufactorum. Because at that point, when you're able to manufacture Alpha cores, you can colonize unlimitedly and control the galaxy. It's basically the I win button for this specific series, I would say. Where is their fleet? I hate when I come up the middle and I don't know which way they're going. So I'm just like waiting to see where they pop out here. They went maybe left? Yeah, they went left. Oof, bye-bye, brilliant. And my tack lance managed to knock the Nova's engines out. So I got like a hell of a lot of damage on that Nova really early on because I burnt out their engines. So all we need to do is sneeze on that Nova and it's dead. I'm gonna wait until it's not right in my face though. Alright, full assault. So I don't really want to be fighting an Apex and force Intella and a Nova all by myself. Well, not technically by myself, but still. Oh, really? You're gonna moon me? You're dumb. Ah, my lasers! They don't reach! I can't catch him! I'm gonna hold fire to... there we go. Bye-bye. To do a zero flux closing of the distance. So the real danger of fighting remnants isn't the individual fights, it's the attrition. It is getting lower combat readiness and damage to your ships fight after fight after fight as they just like dogpile on you. So one fight is not hard, it's just the waves of fleets that you end up having to clear. That can be tricky. So they just captured Gamma. Yeah, they're down there. It's a Scintilla? Yeah. Oh god, Aurora, why are you blowing yourself up? I should tell that Aurora to back out, but whatever. Oh my god. What are you doing? You committed suicide! Stupid. Alright. Oh, and you got 2D mods, structural damage and degraded shielding for that? Well, you are Captain of the Month. Good job, Cap. Stupid. I mean, I could have told them, issued orders to, like, get away, but I thought that would be amusing. Artisan, thank you for the resub and the gifted sub. Pre-collapse facility. We found one. Nice. We'll do that in just a moment. I wanted to check the production report. Didn't get any blueprints. This is the 43rd pre-collapse facility of 50. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector, Ashes of the Domain, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow captains.